Hey, what up guys? Welcome back to my programming channel. And today I want to talk to you about how programming changed my life, guys. So, let's go back over 10 years ago. When I was 6, 7, 8 years old, I played a lot of games. And in particular, I played a lot of RuneScape, guys. And as you know, RuneScape is this online multiplayer game where you are kind of a knight and you do quests, and it's like World of Warcraft, but it's like a low quality World of Warcraft. So it's was a pretty famous game, and me and my friends, we played it a lot, guys. I mean, we played it all the time. And so one day, one day I was hacked, and this really changed my life in a couple of minutes, because before that all my life was basically revolving around RuneScape, as tragic as that might sound, guys. And so now I had nothing to do. And so my mother got me this HTML book, which is a book on how to make websites. And so I started reading HTML and learning HTML when I was 9 years old. And so I started creating websites, and they were very, very basic, because HTML is basic website structure. However, when I got the book, I thought that I was going to be able to build any website, because on the book it said HTML and CSS, like learn how to build websites. So in my mind, I thought that when I finish this book, I will be able to build any website I want, guys. And so when I finished it, I realized that I could only do some basic websites. And so I did a couple of those just for training. I did some small projects. And after that, I wanted to continue. So my mother bought me another book, which was on JavaScript. And so I could add some logic to my websites. But it still wasn't enough, because I could do animations, I could do jQuery, all of that, but I couldn't save data on my website. For example, I couldn't do a login function. So I had to learn PHP and MySQL, and after that I started with C++. So it just continued, because you realize how little you know and how much there is to learn. And so from that point, I just continued learning new things every year, every month. Whenever I finished the book, I just got the next one, because there was just a logical continuation to what I should learn next. And I did some projects in my teens. I did a website for my swimming club, which was called SimCol, and it's actually down right now, sadly. But I won a prize, like a European programming prize, for that website, and it really got me motivated to continue developing, continue building new things, guys. And so that was also the reason, guys, why I started university, and why I study computer science at university right now. So yeah, guys, that was how I started programming, and how I went from being a RuneScape nerd, playing RuneScape all days, to programming. So guys, how did your programming career start? It will be really interesting for me to know. Were you a geek, like a World of Warcraft nerd, just sitting at home and playing, and then you started programming, or how was your journey? Leave your stories in the comments below. And if you are a new viewer, guys, and you like technology, you like app development, web development, artificial intelligence, you should definitely subscribe to this channel. Because you will find it interesting. I myself am a software developer, and I do videos every single day, guys. So that was my story on how I started programming, and I see you guys tomorrow.